What's going on, YouTubers? If you've seen my channel, you've seen this video to make this. Sadly, it didn't finish out as nice as I wanted it to. So we get a little bit of sloppiness here. Sorry about that. But did another one with a little bit larger holder or connector, key fob, whatever at the end. And on this one, I ended up using a 45. Let's get that situated right. A 45 Federal Auto shell casing. We did the same knot as this one, which at the end, unfortunately, ended up a little bit sloppy. Couldn't get it to tuck in there nice. That was my fault because a glue gun wasn't hot. But anyway, there's a video about that one. Off camera, I made this one with a 45 casing. And once I got to the end, this portion ended up tucking everything in to the 45 Auto Federal. And this one actually turned out a lot better. So if you don't mind watching the other video where I showed you how to make this, which didn't turn out perfect. I made a lot of these and this one just didn't turn out perfect, but you know, it is what it is. From a distance, nobody's going to give you a hard time about this one. But this one, using the larger key fob connector, a little bit beefier, and why not? Because it's a 45 casing that ends it. But what I ended up doing was same process, 2 cords, 550 paracord. You make the S, and with the piece that is going to end up attached to your clasp or D-ring, like that, your D-ring ends up going right here, and then you take your bottom piece, run it through the first part of the S, like that. Take your top piece, and again, your lobster clasp D-ring is going to be right there, but the top piece ends up going through the right side of the S, and you end up with kind of a square knot. And I think this knot is called a round crown sinnet, the way I'm doing it. But you take your bottom piece over the left and down, take your left piece over the top and down, take your top piece over the right and down, and you have this loop from your first one. So you take your right side and run it down through there. 2 left, 2 right. Put your index fingers in the middle. Kind of work that tight. Just so it's uniform. And again, same thing. You got your light green top and bottom, other color right and left. Always start at the bottom, go up and over and down, hold it. Take your left, up and over and down, and hold it. Take your top, up and over the right one, down and hold it. And you got this loop. Take your right side, up and over, down, and through. So you end up with 2 on the left, 2 on the right, index fingers in the middle or the horizontal, and just kind of work that tight. Always keep, in this case, your light strand top and bottom. Once you get that worked, you're back to original. Bottom, up and over and down, hold it. Left side, up and over the top, down and hold it. Top, up and over and down. On the right one, hold it. Take your right one, up and over, down and through. So you end up with your 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Pull it tight. Use your index fingers. You need to get it super tight. You can hold that loop. Pull it. Hold this loop. Pull it. Hold that loop. Pull it. Hold the other loop and pull it. And that's going to give you a nice spiral or the round crown sinnet pattern. And again, just keep repeating over, down, and then this one, got to loosen that a little bit. Eventually, there we go. Down and through. And just kind of work this back and forth. Hold the loops, pull it tight. Back to the original. Same process, up and over, down, up and over, down, up and over, down. And through that loop. So once you get that as long as you want, for this video, I used 30 inches red, 30 inches black, 550. Got down to the bottom, got a little messed up here because I didn't hold it tight enough. Whereas this one, with the 45, held it tight. So you end up kind of with a little bit of a octopus or squid or whatever. So you kind of work those together, flatten them out so you can cut them. Cut them off once they're flush. Kind of work them back together so they're square. And then use your bullet casing, little hot glue in the bottom of the bullet casing, about half full. Once this is snipped, you can slide the bullet casing in all the way up. And this works really good with a 45 because you end up with this. Pretty good. And that same pattern gives you the barber pole or the round crown sinnet. Went with a heavier clasp on this one. And pretty cool key fob at the end of the day. So appreciate you watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Sorry about this video. Didn't turn out as perfect, but hopefully corrected it with this one. Thanks again.